Thanks.
Question number 2, Paul Goldsmith.
Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Finance and asks, what is the government doing to deliver better public services within its wider economic programme?
The Honourable Dr. Jonathan Coleman.
Speaker,
Order before the Minister answers. Please, a little less interjection from my left. The Honourable Dr. Jonathan Coleman.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, the delivery of higher quality public services is one of the government's 4 priorities for this term. It sits alongside responsibly managing the government's finances, building a more competitive economy and rebuilding Christchurch. The government's Better Public Services programme sets ambitious targets in 5 key areas that include welfare dependency, education, health, crime and the economy. The government aims to achieve these targets with little or no new money and under a lower cap on core government administration. New Zealanders care about the quality and the success of the public services they receive, and they also deserve value for money.
Paul Goldsmith.
To the Minister, what are some examples of the results targets under the Better Public Services programme?
The Honourable Dr. Jonathan Coleman.
On behalf of the Minister of Finance, our education targets include increasing the proportion of 18-year-olds achieving NCA Level 2 and increasing the proportion of children in early childhood education. We've set a goal of a 20% reduction in violent crime and a 15% reduction in overall crime. We've also set a goal of having 70% of transactions with government performed online, and we're aiming to lower benefit dependency and increase immunisation rates. We aim to achieve all of these results by 2017.
Paul Goldsmith.
Supplementary to the Minister, what progress has been made in delivering better public services?
The Honourable Dr. Jonathan Coleman.
On behalf of the Minister of Finance, over the last few months the government has launched action plans for each of the 10 result areas. The recently announced welfare reforms will encourage families to enrol children in early childhood education. Justice agencies will work as one operational unit, aiming to reduce reoffending by 25%. Police report good progress in reducing crime and reoffending. We've also introduced legislative changes to the House to improve cross-agency collaboration and use of shared services. These efforts are focused on making a difference.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
I seek leave of the House from Dr. Coleman to table his statement and sit down.
I think the point of order the member is making, the point the member is order, even though it is not a strictly valid point of order, I think the point the member is making is that these answers are too long. Order. No, order. In the Speaker's opinion, they're too long. That's what. And they are too long. There's been a tendency in recent weeks for ministers, in responding to questions from their own colleagues, to give speeches rather than succinct answers. And it's not good enough. We want succinct answers. It's not a difficult word, succinct. Question number 3, Te Raro Flavel.